I have less than 30 minutes to film this video, and I have no clue what I'm going to say. Hello, my beautiful and wonderful sparkles. My name is Linnea. I also go by Mimi. I also go by Anne. And welcome to my YouTube channel. Pew, pew, pew. AKA this video you are watching right now. So, I put it out there, and some of you guys were like, yeah, I want to see it. And that is, today's topic is, how does my iPhone, the thing I'm filming with right now, give me my independence? Now, before I get started, I want to say that in some ways it does take away my independence as well, just because I'm relying more on my phone and not on other resources. But the sources that I have on my iPhone also give me my independence, so I'm not relying as much on other people all the time. Keep in mind, this iPhone, yeah, I don't have calling or texting on this phone. Nope. I use it for the apps, the other apps, as well as entertainment, an hour a day. I don't usually watch movies or anything on that phone. If I want to watch YouTube videos, I watch it on my main phone. So, because this is my main phone. This is calling and texting and everything, and then videos, but that's about it. I don't do any more than videos, calling, and texting on here. But, so one resource I have on this phone is there's a list app, if you would, list application on there where I can make lists. And you're probably thinking, can't you do that in a journal? Can't you write that on paper and look at it on paper? Yes, I've tried that before. I tend to miss things. Yeah, even if I like make a checklist and check off physically, I still miss things. I have always been this way. It's been like this since I was a kid. With a cell phone, with my iPhone, I miss things less. I am able to go back and retrack my steps and do really well with my iPhone. I still miss items. Even if I go back and check, I still will miss the items if I write it down in a physical notebook. Um, and it's crazy how that is. Now, some of you guys are like, but your bucket list is in a physical notebook. Yeah, it's in this journal right here. So, I don't want to write it on I don't want to write it on my iPhone. The only reason I don't want to write it on my iPhone because the physical copy list lasts longer. The lists that I put on here, they're temporary. I'm gonna go through a new list anyways. You know, like, why waste paper? Why waste energy on something that's temporary? This is a bucket list journal. I have this longer. This is longer lasting because it's my whole life journey that I'm putting into this. The grocery list and the shopping list and like the to-do list, they're temporary. Why wouldn't I put it in the phone? The phone's temporary, you know? So a lot of you guys know that I lost this iPhone for a day, and yeah, I did freak out. But I freaked out more when I found it than when I lost it, because I was thinking, oh yeah, I can still set alarms in this phone. I can still. Who's texting me? Give me a second. This is how you guys know this is raw. That's how you guys know that these videos are raw, because I get messages. Uh. 1 second. Okay. Anyways, so I could put reminders and stuff on this phone. I don't have the note application on this phone. I don't have a reminder thing on this phone. I have a calendar. I have a I have a calendar. I have calling, texting. I don't have reminders, and I don't have uh, list a list app on here on this phone, but it's on my iPhone, and so yeah, I could use this phone for all that stuff. I really could, if I had more space on this phone. Anyways, but that's a whole separate issue. We're not gonna talk about that, just like we don't talk about Burnham. Anywho, um, so what's another application I use other than the list app? Well, of course, I already told you the reminder app. So you can set reminders. I'm sure you can do it with that phone too. Don't have enough space in that phone. But I set reminders on this phone, and I have like 26 reminders. Things as simple as brush my teeth, brush my hair. Clearly, I brushed my hair. Take a shower. These things you might see simple to you guys and everyday things for you guys, but I need reminders to do that. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, well, why can't you just have one of your family members remind you? Oh, that's not self-reliance anymore. That's not independence anymore. I'm relying on somebody else to remind me of things. Having my phone on me, yeah, I'm relying on technology, but I'm putting in the information and saying, oh, I want my phone to remind me of this and this at this time so I can do it by myself, so I don't have somebody watching me and constantly watching me. Now, a lot of you guys are like, but you have people watch you come clean your apartment all the time. Yeah, they watch me. They're not doing it for me. I'm not giving up my independence and being like, oh, they can do it for me. No, no. Doing stuff on my own is showing independence. Doing stuff on my own, like, remember just yesterday we were making cookies and we were delivering cookies and how most of that was on my own? That's independence. I had independence in that area, and it was really important to me. And it was really important to me to have that. Another resource that I have in this phone, which I also have in that phone, is I use this phone to as a timer for when I eat, because I'm trying to extend the amount of time it takes me to eat. Started at 8 minutes. I'm up to 12 minutes now. Um, just practicing slower eating, eating less, which struggle. I mean, this morning I had 2 pieces of chicken thigh, and yes, they had bones in them. But that's that's the thing. I'm still overeating. I'm still struggling, especially this winter. I've been eating a lot of sugar. I've been eating a lot of things I shouldn't be. I'm gonna be filling it. Um, it's horrible. Um, and yes, I did have a chocolate chip cookie this morning. Stop judging me. Stop judging me. Um, but yeah, I get that relying on technology in a way is giving up my independence, but in a way, it also is me taking it back and being like, no, I don't want anybody else. I don't want to rely on anybody else when I don't have to. There's some things where I'll still have to rely on people. There's some things that that I need help with other people. Paperwork. Oh, what was that? What? There's some things that even if I had like a app on my phone to like read about doctor's appointments and stuff, I would still need a human being to go with me to those and to explain those things, because even apps, they might explain it, but they might not say it in a term that I would understand, because it's not, those apps tend to be made not by normal people. They tend to be made by doctors to help normal people, like myself. I say normal, and I'm not normal. I'm not even neurotypical. I'm neurodivergent. Like what? Like seriously. But um yeah, it's really hard to talk about these kind of things because I thought about it all night last night. And I woke up and even when I took my shower, I was thinking about how I would explain how it gave my independence. Because I'm sure a lot of you wanted me to talk about it because of being so dependent on it. And, and it'd be like, do you really have independence if you're depending on this so much? I mean, yes and no. Simple. I mean, I know it's a confusing answer for some of you, and it's probably not the answer that you wanted. You wanted probably a clear cut answer, but all I can give you is more confusion. Are you confusion yet? Comment down below. You don't have to, please don't. Anyways, but yeah, I feel like in a lot of ways it does give me my independence and my freedom. In other ways it doesn't. So I guess that's all I really wanted to talk about. Um, do you guys want to see more lawn videos? If you do, what topic do you want to do next? I would love to talk about my MP3 player and why I'm always using an MP3 player for music and for sensory. That would be another great topic if you're all interested in that. Um, we can talk about something holiday based as well because this is Vlogmas. No, maybe the main reason why I'm posting lawn videos. I think a lot of you guys, and especially my community page, have been interested in me doing lawn content and focusing on just my focusing, still doing shorts because that's what you guys like, but doing more lawn content um, just for Vlogmas because I honestly prefer doing short content. It's a lot easier for me, and I don't have to wait to. I don't always have to wait to post videos with short content. Sometimes I have to wait days before I can post a lawn video because the library is closed or whatever. But with short content, I can post it right away. Oh, by the way, I got my laundry done yesterday, all the way, and my bed made. Some of you guys are like, really, Mimi? Like, why do you have to announce that? But those who know, know. And I love you for knowing. Those who know, I love you for knowing, and I think you're amazing. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys know you're loved and cared about, that you guys have a good rest of your guys' day, and always remember that to sparkle on, my beautiful sparkles. Love you all.